still feels like there's something rattling in my head, but at least there's no pain. It's just weird numbness.
Oh, that's nice, but it can also really suck.
I think it's just a migraine. Also, we're live. Just heads up.
Okay. Now we can start swearing.
Control V. I'm trying to. There we go. I really should change the thumbnail picture for my streams.
Yeah.
Like draw a picture of Mimi gaming or something at least.
Yeah, or something.
It's so weird to come back to this save and then realize how far behind I actually am in it.
Yeah. Level 40, level 25.
Yes, I've had a peaceful respite. Thank you.
It's much needed.
My head... I might say some weird shit, just heads up. Oh, I might as well go let people know that I'm live.
I am working on only like probably a half a lung, if that. So, I'm doing great myself.
Oh, hi Zach!
Hey all.
Welcome to the stream. How's your week been, my friend?
Alright.
Oh, the week just started. I would hope it's good.
It's been horrible.
By the way, we might as well just get the fucking bunny thing taken care of. You get the recipe to make the bunny suit in the casino.
Okay.
It costs 500 tokens, and each token is like 20 gold a pop, so it's actually not that cheap.
I wonder who'll wear it in this game.
Totally not the innocent little healer. No, it's actually gonna be the princess.
Oh. Okay then.
Alright, let's go buy some tokens.
I'm
Yes.
trying to remember how to do painted on rust. It's been so long.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't. That is not my area of expertise.
I used to do it a lot, especially on big scale, and I did it like on a few miniatures and turned out really good. I'm just trying to remember how to do it because it's been like 2 years. I'm sort of looking at those miniatures like, how did I do that?
There we go, down the rabbit hole. Yes, I want that.
Yeah. Some people like making their mechs and vehicles and stuff like that look absolutely perfect, not a scuff. No, I love scuffing the hell out of them, adding rust effects, and making them look like, how does it even work?
Hold up, I gotta respond to a message real quick.
Okay.
If you're going down the rabbit hole, be sure you know your way back.
Never. I like it down here.
Okay, just watch out for any killer badgers.
Me and the badgers are friends. I don't know what you're talking about.
I keep forgetting to update the software on my 3D printer. I told myself I'd do it today, and I just completely blanked.
Oh.
You have a 3D printer?
I have 3 of them.
I need to start sending stuff
jealous.
to get things to print, honestly.
I want to get myself a new resin one. The one that I have right now, the Anycubic, it's very outdated, and I can tell that the build plate is warped, and trying to find replacement parts for it has been next to impossible.
The last thing you printed on it was, like, I think for me, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when I made your little horse thing.
Yeah.
I've made a few small pieces since. Like, I think I showed you that picture of the sentry bot I made. I still have that. Let me...
Oh, yeah. God, it's been hot,
3D
man.
printing technology. The only limits are your imagination and possibly your budget.
Well, that
actually-
and how stable your 3D model is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, one of the many arts of 3D printing is just knowing how to actually set up the model so it can be printed.
Mhm.
And there's programs out there to help with that, but you still have to do a lot of guess and check.
Mhm.
Well, it's not in the drawer. I put all my other 3D printed crap in, so Probably moved it somewhere for display purposes and forgot where it is. I'll look for it later.
Always fun.
If I had to, oh no, I see it. One sec, I'm gonna take a picture so you can see, Zach.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I did not make this model. I literally ripped it from a little miniature website, and I just put it together, and I like it.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute. I'm seeing what Death just posted, and I gotta say, it's decent.
Yeah, it is a very kit-bashed thing. I love Periphery Mechs and Battletech because it's like, well, what do you have out there? Scrap metal? And more scrap metal, and we occasionally get mechs that are in pieces, so we have to put them together ourselves. Yeah, look at that little guy.
I haven't painted him or anything, but he's one of my pride and joys.
That is so cool.
Indeed.
It looks like you could use him in a Fallout board game.
I'm pretty sure they just ripped the model out from the fucking game and then took it apart in pieces so it's easier to assemble. Also, hi, D-Birch. Because when I printed it out, it came like, I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen, but whenever you get like a little kit for miniatures, they come on like that little, like...
Oh, the sprue?
The sprue? That's how it prints on the 3D printer, so they all come out in one piece.
Nice.
I've seen it.
Then you just take it apart and put it together. It's actually pretty fun. It kind of made me want to buy one of those Gundams. And and try that out.
I put a couple of Gundam models together myself, and it's actually very relaxing because how they organize it, it is just so easy to put together. It's like Legos.
Yeah.
It's great. But I'm also one of those gremlins that go, I'm going to buy 20 different Gundams so I can chop them up and put them together in my own way and make my own little Gundam. Before I know it, I'm like $500 in a hole just to make one Gundam.
I try to avoid going to places where they sell Gundams because I know myself.
Yeah, I get them online so I'm more aware of it. Or if I'm going to a hobby store, I have cash, so I know how much I'm actually spending. Because it's so easy when you're sitting there with a card, you can just go, here, my card, and don't even think about it until you're like, well, where'd my money go? I don't got anything for gas. Oops.
Yeah, that's happened to me more times than I care to admit. Anyways.
The eternal struggle. Do I use my money on rent? Or do I use it to buy things that make me happy?
Yeah. Usually I pay off all my bills beforehand, but there's always like that one expense you forget and you're like, fuck.
I generally wait to buy stuff until the end of the month because the first paycheck of the month is towards rent, all my utilities, my my insurance and stuff like that, my phone bill, and then the paycheck after that is the fun one. So
Yepperoni. Oh, by the way, Death, speaking of spending money we probably shouldn't spend, I did look into it, and most of the lingerie at the love store that I usually get is like around $40 to $60.
okay, so I guessed about right from my own experience.
Yeah. I try to get the stuff that's more lacy and less, you know that scratchy fucking lace material that they get that's just uncomfortable?
Yeah. I hate it. I bought a couple of those. I'm like, I try to avoid it now after my first experience with them. So.
Yeah, no, it's not something you'd like to sleep in. Speaking of which, did you know that there's people who think that chicks sleep in lingerie? I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Most lingerie that you wear that's less than like $30 is super fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you because the stuff I get is a little bit different from what you get. Because I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'll take a picture and call it a day. But I'm like, I've dealt with so many so much uncomfortable lingerie where it's like, I want to make sure that the stuff you get is comfortable.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm already pretty bad with this. I'm gonna have to redo it.
Yeah.
But
I guess Cosmo didn't like the conversation. Oh,
oh,
poor Noodle.
Noodle came
He
in.
popped in, then he popped in, then he left shortly after. In other news, the phone package should be coming in on the 11th for me, so just a day after my paycheck. So I'm super excited, especially for the mystery box, just to see what it is.
My special package already came in. For me, they just gave me a coupon to get a bunch of fucking wine. I'm like, you know what? I'm
That's not the worst thing in the world.
I'll just wait till I get paid because you still gotta pay something, but it's like 50% off, like 6 bottles of wine. I'm like, you know what? That'll last me the rest of the year. I actually don't drink that much.
Yeah. I slowed down after I drank half a bottle, and now I'm still in the same bottle, and there's about a quarter left, so.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's see how I can... Whew.
Just light little things.
Fuck you too, game.
Ah! Okay, lightning bash on, yeah, that one.
Okay, that helps, I guess.
Ooh.
It's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better. If I'm going to humiliate one of my poor girls, they might as well have a pretty good one.
Yeah. Perfection!
A perfect bunny suit.
Yes.
Kind of like a bunny tuxedo, really, but I like it. Alright, that's all I wanted.
It makes me laugh in the game with Jessica. Because I was looking through, like, by the way, this is the adapted outfit. And I'm like, the adapted outfit is more risky than the official one from Japan. What?
Yeah, welcome to, doesn't make fucking sense, the game.
Yeah, it's just so funny to me, there's some of the stuff like that.
I already had...
Where'd it go?
There we go,
There it is.
look at Our Lady.
Oh, that's actually, fancy looking, that's not too bad.
It's very flattering.
She's looking real good. Oh, I guess I had 2 pairs of fishnet stockings, so I'm not giving her 2. We just got her 2. Imagine just joining the team and the medium like, here.
Here, bunny outfits. Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll let Rab use staffs. I haven't used claws in the other one, but I might make Jade do that. I'll see what their abilities are.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Give me the devil's tail and a dragon scale. Alright. We're gonna go get some EP, and then we're gonna go to our boat and set out into the world. Oh no, we gotta turn in the quest first. It doesn't give me anything good, but I might as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I can probably sell the garter. Hopefully it's new.
Yeah, don't want used garters. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty nice little port town.
Oh yeah.
Miniature Spain.
Oh yeah.
I do have a theory about lingerie. They purposely make them uncomfortable so you want to get out of them quicker.
I mean, damn, Jade, you're looking good in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly,
I'm pretty sure.
Surprisingly tasteful, actually.
As not
Yeah.
too.
I'm pretty sure that she can break your neck in whatever she wears.
Yeah, I mean, she's our quote unquote martial artist.
Mm-hmm. If you're gonna be breaking people's necks, you may as well do it in style.
Jade
Well,
stares coldly at the old man, sighs deeply, and walks off.
Oh yeah.
I mean... Oh, Jade doesn't seem too happy that you did, though. I'm sorry.
I mean-
She'll
Jay.
survive.
I mean, I don't blame her.
Man, please, we're desperate for money. We needed it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
She's killing it.
Alright, what can you wait? So it looks like he mostly wields canes and claws too. I mean, I already have. Because here's the thing, Jade can also just do fisticuffs. She can just fight without any weapon, which is actually pretty powerful, surprisingly, with her spear. It's a stupid combination. So I might try to do fisticuffs, but instead of her spears, I'll do claws. I guess I'll also make rab claws, just in case. We don't need two staves.
No.
Besides, Rab is more of a healer like Serena is. He's actually not that great with physical magic.
Okay. And I think I figured it out. It's just a lot of stippling for doing the rest effect.
Ah, cool, okay.
Miniaturized, yeah. And of course, follow gravity because on how rest works.
Oh, I saw you trying to paint rust on your little miniature model.
Yep.
What I recommend doing is getting like a matte paint and then using a sponge.
Yeah, it's just so small, I can't.
Ah.
There's a lot of weird areas, so I'm having to use a brush and just kind of stipple it very far away with a little pointer.
It's tiny. Okay, I get you.
Yeah. I make it look big in the pictures, but it's not even like the size of my pointer finger. It's like half the size of my pointer finger. It's a small little thing.
Yeah. Girls, I swear to God, you guys just went outside. You know it's just mom.
And actually, what we used to do for like marbling effects and rust effects for when we were painting vehicles, because some people wanted that, is we'd grab a giant thing of plastic and grab our spray guns and just spray the plastic and then just slap it on there like you would with the foam. And that's how we did it.
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
I like how he chooses to hide behind the shortest guy in the fucking group except for Rab.
Is it him?
Oh, so
If
bad.
you knew you were going to be walking through there, you could have just stayed below decks.
He's a fabulous man. He's not a smart one.
I'm just saying, you could avoid that whole thing by just hiding under just that little bit while passing. It would have been fine.
Whee! Look at me go.
Zoom!
I desperately need to get holy protection now that I'm on sea.
Yeah.
It's under his luminary skills, so I'm gonna have to work on that for a bit.
Okay.
Crackle!
Okay. I got my 2 different browns in. Now I need to find my 3rd brown, then I need to get like a yellow.
Oh, I might be able to actually get close to it now.
It's a
Can
bit
I?
like when you're painting fire.
I can get it now!
Yay! We win! Oh my god.
This will make our life so much easier.
Yeah.
Pep up. Brings all users' powers to... Oh, instant pep. Oh.
Ooh.
No wonder I cost 25 fucking points. Oh my
But
god.
it's so powerful.
It really is. Also,
Make it so you don't have to use those items anymore.
dual wielding. Hee. Veronica, we're gonna...
We're going to do things, Veronica. Wonderful things.
I think I'll work on her Vim for now, actually. What do you got?
I even remember how to do lights. I'm so proud of myself. It's been like 8 years since I had to do that.
Yay! Alright, Serena, we need to work on your spears. She needs her spear skills to be better. She's actually lacking quite a bit. Sylvie, my man. Oh, we have you working on swords.
+6. That's worth it, I think.
Power's more important than the specific skills.
Yeah. Always go for more damage.
Alright, Jay.
35. Okay, lady. Oh, I guess you haven't leveled her up at all. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 strength.
I'm basically just going to invest all of her points into fisticuffs right now. And then after that, she's going to start investing all of her points into sex appeal. Or
Oh, yeah,
lure.
we always need that.
Of course, they have the classics like
Charm increase.
Blow Kiss. Of course, this one, I've been working on her charm more than the other one, but she does need more physical attack, so.
Wait, what did the last one say? Like hip what?
Hip drop.
Ah, yeah, okay. I thought that's what it said. Because like, wait, did they just pull that from the other game? Yes, they did. Okay.
I think it's been in multiple Dragon Quest games, actually, so.
Wow, she's got a lot of mystery ones. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
realize that.
her tree's pretty diverse. So we'll eventually dive into claws, but it's always worth it to spec into her fisticuffs first because these abilities actually just affect everything she wields. She's our heavy hitter.
Ah, so it just boosts everything. Yes, okay.
Basically. Enlightenment. Okay, this is not a stat skill. We want you magical men. Sugar caster, that's not that useful right now. Strength +5. Well, if he's going to be using claws.
Might as well. I know there's like some games. Final Fantasy X is actually one of them that I know. If you increase your damage, it also increases your magical healing for some weird reason. So what you actually did is you increased your magical damage as far as it would go for your healer. So they did more healing.
Ooh. Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene.
Yeah.
Whee! No, I'm not gonna eat any more of those.
Ugh, where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
From your sour mood.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
We're gonna try and go back? I mean, I guess that's not the worst idea.
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Oh, hi, Cosmo. Welcome back. He's muted right now, though.
Yep.
Where in the world are we?
Promise we're done talking about lingerie for now.
Holy protection wears off. Alright, why are we here? Sorry, Dollface, but the ship's stuck on a sandbar. We ain't going anywhere for a minute. Sylvando!
You fool.
Me and Sylva are gonna see if we can push the old girl free. You lot just sit tight.
Oh.
How?
No, actually, tell me how. I need to know. What is your information?
I'm over here like, what the fuck? How? Okay, I guess one of you's just gonna lift the ship.
Well, you've got dumb muscles.
Huh. That's cute. Oh, before we trigger a cutscene. Whee!
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream.
Slurp.
Oh, darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai? I've waited
No.
for you ever since the day we said goodbye. Oh. Ah. Oh. Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us.
But you're not Kai.
Fish lady. With pretty scales.
Yo.
Very pretty.
Hang on. Are you a mermaid? That's strange. You didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met.
Yes, they rhyme. Every sentence they speak. These are your Zikoras, but they live in the sea.
Wonderful.
My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my car was back and I got all excited. Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about? He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Lulu Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day. Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married. At
Well, why
first I
not?
was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever. For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home,
She has a nice set
if
of
ever she
tits.
gets wet again, she melts away to foam.
I like how that's your focus here.
Boobs.
Priorities.
Hi.
Hi, Cosmo.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi, Noodle.
But when I told
Hello.
Kai I couldn't
Can't
come
I
to
admire
live with
some
him,
nice tits?
he said, "In that case, Shell, you better teach me how to swim."
Or pull a straight Eric.
Yeah. I've seen this Disney movie before.
And so
I know
how
I
this
got
goes.
the
It has a
blessing of
very
the
different
queen
ending.
beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Mm.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
And he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person.
I wonder
But
if
the
he
longer
died.
that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Lulu and make sure my Kai's okay?
I'll do it, but only because you are a cutie patootie. I love how she looks. She's so precious.
She's so pretty.
The
She's
precious
like,
of
"No."
fish.
And also, Battleship, not right now. I've slowed down on taking commissions for a while. Namely, one, this job takes a lot of my energy, and two, I just want to draw what I want to draw.
So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder. Aha!
I still miss this
How
black
about
costume.
this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen? To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do.
Also, hi.
I'll sing
yeah,
my
hi,
song
Battleship.
and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
Yeah, I'll safely sink your ship.
If anyone
That's
knows the
the,
truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping.
Sunk my
Wouldn't you say?
battleship.
Oh, sure, why not?
Thank you, all of you. I'd be indebted to you. If you could try to find him in the town of Lulu. I'll mark the village on your map. It's to the south of Hotto. A beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto. My Kai's a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-chanky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion.
Oh my!
Oh, now I'm all embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just
can see
bring
what you
my
like from
darling
them.
back so we can finally be wed.
Pretty, pretty lady. Pretty fish lady.
Yeah, very pretty fishy.
I'm just gonna use my magic to get. Okay, so I guess no longer stuck on the sandbank. Bleh.
They got a de-stuck spell. You know, it's like you grab the mouse and move it over a little bit.
There's a lot of things we can actually, a lot of places we can go. Most of them are just isolated islands with not much else to do right now, but they're worth visiting just to see, just pick up little miscellaneous items on the way.
Okay.
There's one other town we can stop, technically, but it's locked behind the magic key, so we can't really go into it yet.
So there's really not much point until later.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could go there and explore a little bit, but really at the end of the day, there's not too much that's worth it. Oh, I got another message.
Tell them to quit it, you're streaming.
Neat. It's just somebody sending me memes. And Gothi said he's going to join this time. I guess we'll see. He's been having a bit of a rough of it, so we'll see what happens. I'm not going to make him do anything. Look at all these trolls.
Whoa.
These chickens.
I think we already talked about this, the series Gargoyles, the animated one. I've heard about it, and I've seen commercials and small snippets of it, but I've never actually sat down and watched the entire show. But what I've seen is actually pretty decent. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that.
It's really good.
I didn't mean to shoot the troll. You know what? I instigated the fight. I might as well go through with it.
That troll has such a derpy.
That's never not gonna be funny to me, I'm sorry.
May heaven's winds propel me hence!
Alright. We should be fine to take on 2 trolls. Alright, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we got this.
Huh, if anything I might switch Serena back to Wands eventually, but right now she's still on Spears. There's a point in the game where she'll do better with wands, but right now it's not really worth it.
Da, 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 da,
I'll
da,
just keep getting better.
Oh, she learned bounce. Cool. It's a great show. Please watch it. Not for the kids in it. Yeah, I heard it's a good show. I'll check it out one of these days, I'm sure, when I got time.
Just, you know, when we have time.
Yeah, I gotta find a site that pirates it because I'm not signing up for any more streaming services after the whole Disney debacle.
I mean, yeah.
Not sure if you guys heard about. Oh, okay.
Are you talking about the lady with the peanut allergy?
Yeah, the one where they tried to throw out the case because her husband, not her, made a free trial of Disney Plus on his PlayStation. They tried to get the case thrown out because, well, not thrown out, but sent to arbitration instead of court. Of course, it didn't fucking work because, one, that's absolutely ridiculous that you signing up for a streaming service means you can't sue for someone dying at a restaurant in a park.
Yeah.
And two, he was the one who signed up for the Disney Plus account. She never did.
She had nothing to do with it.
Exactly. And they're not going to court for the husband. They're going to court because on the wife's behalf because she's dead.
Kind of hard to go to court when you're dead. You know how it works.
So
What do you expect them?
I'm like, you know what? Fuck these goddamn companies. If signing their stupid services means I can literally die at their parks and not be able to sue,
Mm-hmm.
then fuck it. I'll just pirate everything.
Yep.
thankfully our anime site is still up and running.
Yay.
I was scared they took it down the other day, but no, it just went offline for a bit.
Ugh.
Service and all that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, check it out. Oh, by the way, kids, I don't endorse piracy unless you really, really don't have any other method. By which I mean, yes, I do endorse it.
Remember, kids, don't do as I do as I say. No, wait.
Look, my dude, at this point, it's no different than having to pay for cable TV back in the day.
Yeah.
Streaming services even have stupid commercials.
It's literally, it's like, part of the reason why you even gone and got that type of stuff was to not get commercials. But
when
now
Netflix
it's not even a thing
got
anymore.
commercials, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm done with Netflix.
Big cheese, yippee!
Okay.
And then fucking Hulu was like, oh, watch our stuff with ads. And if you don't want to have ads, pay a higher tier. And then some of our movies and shit, you have to pay for separately.
And guess what? Even with the higher tier, there's certain things you watch and you still get ads!
Yeah, I think the only service that I am paying for right now is YouTube Premium because they actually do take away all the fucking ads.
I just go through Firefox, and with Firefox they have a thing where it's constantly being updated to keep going around the ad blockers. So.
Google Chrome's ad blockers, I think it gives YouTube a stroke. I'm not sure if I think they did that intentionally because any kind of load rate just dies.
That's why I went with Firefox, because they made that so it's not a thing.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm the leech on my current account.
Oh, I didn't mean to attack the steel slime.
Our work isn't done yet.
So we found the slime island. Though this one doesn't have any metal slimes on it, it's just regular slimes.
Oh. Got me all excited for nothing.
I wish it was really.
It'd be so early on if this was the actual island for it.
Oh yeah. By the way, I've reached pretty deep in the game and I still haven't gotten the last character for our party. So I don't know when the fuck he's supposed to be joining us, but...
I never got that where they're like, here, the last member of your party at pretty much the end of the game.
Well, I wouldn't
But
even call
why?
it the end of the game. This game is actually pretty beefy.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though, right?
Yeah, I do. I get you.
Because at that point you've already got your party all figured out and stuff, and them just giving you an extra character just doesn't make any sense at that point, because you've already got your strategies and stuff all figured out.
A cyberpunk Dragon Quest game. That sounds like two completely opposite concepts.
Oh yeah.
How would that even...
But it sounds cool.
It sounds cool, but on paper I'm like, how would that work?
Because this is like high fantasy. And cyberpunk is, well,
Not.
very gritty and, well, yeah, it's like
sci-fi.
scientific and a lot of stuff, honestly.
Cyberpunk is sci-fi, while Dragon Quest
Yeah.
is an adventure JRPG.
It'd be very difficult to actually make them work together.
But I guess if you manage to do it, that'd be an interesting concept to watch. We'll try and kill one of these slime kings. It's probably gonna end very badly because these guys are actually quite beefy in this game.
Okay.
It's a king slime.
And they're actually, look how big they fucking are.
They are massive, Jesus.
And they are tasty.
That man
So
defense.
excited. I'm on my last 2 steps of this. Oh.
Well, I'm hurting. Oh, he's almost dead. We're fine.
Here you are.
Let's see who's gonna get the killing shot. Actually, Sylvanda, we're gonna put you on the back burner for a bit.
Is it my turn?
let Jay fight with our ladies for a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
You can also
Lady.
You can also switch out your main character, so there's that.
Interesting.
It's not like other Dragon Quest games where they force you to keep him on the team at all times. I just keep him for convenience sake. He's kind of, along with Jade, he's our big hitter.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in Chrono Trigger, you don't have to have the main character in the party.
Yeah, but that's Chrono Trigger, not Dragon Quest.
I know.
Yeah.
That's its
a little
own.
bit different.
That's its own thing. All right, let's head to Honolulu. Why was
Not a Lulu.
How about that?
Fantasy Hawaii? But yeah, Big Cheese, that sounds like an interesting concept if you're able to make it work. It'd be like trying to fuse Pokemon with, not Fallout. What's the goriest fucking game you can think of? Well, I guess in that case you just end up with Made in Abyss.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Just with more Robot Boy, so I guess throw some Astro Boy in there. There we go, here we are. Whee! Imagine coming to a tropical paradise wearing this.
Man, it'd be hell.
Yeah.
Getting sand in every single fucking joint.
I hate
It's
it.
rough,
It's
it gets everywhere.
It's such a quotable thing.
Indeed.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
It all.
Oh, Sylvando.
Wonderful.
Ooh, pearls!
Bright
you
blue
too.
waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land.
And cricket noises.
Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected. Where is everybody?
Oh, hold up,
Wherever.
I'm getting a call.
I'm about to say, it's wherever that phone call lies.
Alrighty, so at some point during the stream I'm gonna have to pause for a bit because I have to go pick up my little sister from her boyfriend's house, so that's fun. It shouldn't take too long, like 20-ish minutes, but still.
Why don't you ever come over to my house?
I don't know why she never lets him come over to our house. It's actually quite annoying.
Ugh.
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
Eric,
It will become your problem, Eric. You know this.
Eric, it's never that simple.
I wish it was.
Alright, we're not talking to any of you guys because we don't need to.
I would love to play a video game where you can just choose not to actually make it your problem and walk away.
Yeah, no, that's not for me.
It'd be so funny, I think.
Then everything just goes to shit because you fucking, of course it does.
Yep. Oh boy. I love the last two effects every time I do this type of stuff because all I do is I grab like a really fine, really thinned out thing of flaked steel, and then I grab a really fine thing of dark purple, and I just kind of brushed it across the whole thing, and then just grab a rag and kind of soak up whatever's left. And that pretty much acts as an extra thing of weathering and the shading.
That's cool. Oh, so hi, Rusty. We're doing pretty good. Just playing some more Dragon Quest, you know, enjoying the life.
Are you into miniature painting, Death?
I do it every now and again.
It's a fun hobby.
Yes, I
That is
spent
so
way too much money on it. Like, I found out, like, if you take, like, an old makeup kit, like, especially with the foundation, I think it's the foundation brush, or is it the... Anyway, the brush isn't good for, dry brushing.
Yeah, you're talking about the giant pan one? Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's been forever since I had to put on makeup. Oh.
I will say, makeup brushes are actually pretty good for painting in general, which is funny.
Yeah, fairly high quality stuff, honestly.
Even cheaper makeup brushes tend to be pretty good.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because you're like, look, professional art brushes, $200. Nah, I'm gonna go and grab the 50-cent makeup brushes. It's the same thing anyways.
I can see someone's doing some leveling tonight. I'm actually not going to do too much grinding today. I think I'm good for levels for now. Quote there is for now. We will
Wait for later.
We will be doing a little tiny bit of crafting. Because we're getting quite a few recipes that are actually quite useful. That rosary will be perfect for Serena. Hello, bro. What do you have that I can rob and or read? Nothing.
Those are the only two options. Do not resist.
Nothing. That was a worthless endeavor.
Okay.
Ooh, my head is all sorts of fuzzy. I was telling Death earlier that I actually got pretty bad stress headache today. And I took some pills, so they're not too bad right now, but it still feels like something's rattling around in my head, so that's fun.
Yeah, I kind of have something similar, but it's mostly because it is so smoky up here. I cannot get a full breath. It's fun.
That, man. That sucks.
Yeah, it really does suck. Alright, old lady is manning the bar. I'm just exploring for items, but I know where to go, I think. It has been a while since I've actually been on this area of the map. Alright, let's see. What's next? Jesus Christ. Okay. Just my little sister reminding me that I have to go pick her up.
Just ignore her. Make her really sweat.
I can't. It's school night. I'll get yelled at.
I need to let this thing fully dry, then I'll put a matte clear coat on it, and that should dull down some of the shiny bits that you see there.
Okay.
Ooh. Meh. These are lore books.
Lore books? No, I came here for money and wealth. Get out of here with your stupid lore.
What?
Okay.
I'm sorry? Did I... No, that was new? Okay. That was unexpected. Okay. Anywho.
And there we go, just like that. My painting stuff is clean.
Hey, painting stuff clean. Magic door, I can't go in there yet. I keep forgetting I don't have the magic key yet. We can fire this, by the way.
Shoot! Shoot it at the boat, make it sink.
Sadly, it doesn't have any shells in it. It just kind of makes it just makes the sound.
That's no fun. I want consequences for my actions.
Maybe in another game, not in this one.
That's what D&D's for.
Indeedy.
Honestly, yeah.
Annoying your DM by doing shit they don't expect.
Yep.
I'm still very proud of myself for impressing my GM for like, okay, you rolled really well on remembering the map. Go ahead and draw it and I'll add corrections, and then I draw out the whole map like, I can't correct any of that. I'm like, yeah, I know. How do you remember all that? I read vehicle diagrams for a living. I'm so used to looking at things expanded out and stuff like that. Following a map section by section is not a big deal for me. In fact, this is easier than what I do for a job.
Pretty sure I got most of these buildings explored, so I gotta find the inn and sleep for the night. Destruction!
Havoc!
Let chaos reign.
Hello, little buddy.
And
Got me another password. Ooh, Chateau Felix. Altar of the Cursed King, that's Dragon Quest 8.
yeah, okay, yeah, I knew that. I know that one. Yeah, we tried to keep the grinding as minimal as possible on stream.
Yeah.
So we do a little bit sometimes off stream to help keep things flowing.
Yeah. So what I usually end up doing, right now we're fine, but probably after the stream today I am gonna go grind a bit.
Get up to like level 30.
Roughly, yeah. And then we're gonna continue from there, but I don't do that on screen mainly because I don't want to waste everybody's time just sitting here watching me grind stuff out.
Yeah,
And
for
not
sometimes hours.
Not in the fun way. Well, it's actually not too bad in this game. Leveling's actually pretty painless process.
Well, was it Dragon Quest 9 where they
Oh,
where they would cap how much you would level per level?
how much you get experience, because it's a weird mechanic because it was supposed to be a multiplayer. They limited how much
Yeah.
experience each player gets just in case you have a multiplayer team. All it really does is, if you're playing single player though, is make it next to impossible for your other team members to ever catch up to you.
Yeah, and it's so grindy. Oh my hell.
I thought I knew where to go, but apparently I don't. Oh, okay. I did go the right way, and my dumbass just forgot that it was during the... Bleh. Anyways. Vandalism! Bleh, vandalism.
Yes! I'm not gonna lie, when I first looked over and read that, I read it as Van Zam.
Bam.
Bam, bam!
Which is actually
you
a
guys-
place in BattleTech.
Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
Are you ready to hear the widest Polynesian impression ever?
Yes.
I'm ready for this.
Are you all paying attention? Good.
Ignore the scary
Then
man in
I'll
full
tell
plate
you
behind
the
you.
tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago. The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin.
I guess mermaid.
Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright. Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean.
I listened to a Callie trying to be a cowboy before I'm ready for any kind of poor impression. I just think that they forgot to tell this lady that she's supposed to be Polynesian. Doesn't help that she actually says some words.
As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker. But instead, he met her. A mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul."
That was kind of cheesy.
Damn.
Many days passed, and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day, he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her!" The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again.
Well then, that's a reaction, I guess.
And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul. That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run!
Jesus Christ.
You know, there actually is a little truth in
Is there
that.
anything I can do for you?
It depends on the mermaid.
Yep.
Maybe.
Totally.
We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his? I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships.
Exhausted, I bet, with a mermaid. I mean, how would you do it with a mermaid, really?
It depends on the mermaid, really. Some would try to drown and kill you after demolishing your boat, while others, well, they just want to get to know you.
Well, that's not why I'm responding to Rusty, where I'm like, how would you fuck a mermaid, really? The fish half, right?
Oh, that's the age-old question.
Fish
If
half.
you want to hurry things along,
But
maybe
they
you
also
could go lend
give
a
live
hand.
birth or just like
Once
shoot
that
them of
monster's
eggs?
dealt with, they'll all come
I
back
guess
to the
depends
village,
what kind
sure
of fish
enough.
they are. Then again, I haven't heard of too many fish giving live birth. That's more of a mammal thing. So, you know, whales,
But be
dolphins.
wary, friends. That
But
squid
wouldn't
isn't the
mermaids
only
be
danger
considered
out on the
somewhat
seas.
animal, or would they be
Don't let
fully
a
fish?
crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd
Pupule.
hate to see you go crazy.
Fucking, don't ever say. Stop talking, lady. They gotta lay their eggs. So, whoa, Rusty, what are you implying? Poor Kai. Alright, we gotta go. I think we gotta go talk to Cannon Lady and get on our boat and go help out our new future friend. Hopefully the mermaid is not evil.
Nope.
She's too
So
pink
eating-
to be evil.
What?
She's too pink to be evil. The mermaid.
Where? Yeah.
I mean, anatomy is up to imagination. I just think that her lower lips is hidden space between her fish. Hopefully. Because then you're just kind of squirting juice on a bunch of eggs. That doesn't sound nearly as fun.
Also, if you ate a mermaid, would it be cannibalism or sushi?
I mean, they are technically a different species, so it wouldn't really be cannibalism. But it'd be like us eating a gorilla. It's too close for comfort.
Okay. I'm
Except the
back.
gorilla is actually intelligent and can talk to you. Which just makes it worse. Hi, Death, welcome back.
Yeah, people were yelling at me to get food, and I decided to go and put a matte clear coat on the thing. I just barely finished painting. So.
Okay, sounds cool.
Yep.
Anyways, we got our cannon. We gotta go help the fisherman fight off a big ass octopus. Anybody want some calamari?
Me.
Hell yeah.
So we form-
I love calamari.
I'm gonna be honest with you, calamari is one of those foods that are made by whatever you dip them in. They themselves don't have that much flavor.
A bit like rice and.
I also
like that.
prefer my calamari as takoyaki.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where it just plain octopus, it tastes good, but it doesn't have that strong of a flavor. It's kind of like chicken where you just make it with salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Like, there's flavor there, but you usually add something else to it. Right, you fabulous man, Dave. Let's go beat up an octopus.
True men wear pink.
Wear bondage pink, correction.
Oh,
You can't tell me that, Dave, and fucking still don't get into some weird ass shit with what he's wearing.
No, just a very wholesome relationship. Nothing weird ever happens.
There were 3 boats before. Where's one of them?
It got eaten.
Ooh, these must be the gallant squid hunters. I wonder which one's our blushing husband-to-be. Yoo-hoo! Over here! Excuse me, which one of you big
You reminds me of a
brave
game,
boys
man.
is Kai? They
Look
look like
out.
they're saying something, but I can't quite make it out. A good view? I love you? Above you?
Look out! Up there!
Whee!
We found the boat.
Oh, you have got to be kidding!
It's our old friend. I guess he got out of the bay.
Yep.
Hello, friend.
he looks like
So,
the
we meet again,
squid
Senor
from
Squid.
Mario.
I picked up a little present for you in Honolulu. Everyone, cover your ears. Say hello to my enormous friend. Now's our chance, my loves. Let's turn this tentacled travesty into fish food.
Yes, sirree.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
When they knew the fight was going to be hard, so they made sure that the monster was confused to start off with.
It's actually not so bad. Really, the worst part of it is having to deal with these tentacle things, but...
Just ignore the tentacles.
Because the tentacles protect him. Then your teammates like to aim for them.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence! Burn!
Not right.
Thank you.
As soon as we get the multi-heal, it's going to be so much better.
Yep. Girls, relax. Hey, hey.
Thanks.
Silver, relax, mama. Alright, now we can work on Mr. Octopus again here.
Yep.
Jade, I think I'm gonna switch you back to your spear, actually.
We'll soon have that patched up.
We're fine. Flap, flap. I'll take another 2 hits to do it.
Thanks.
Please quit slapping us. It hurts.
Veronica, don't die. Girls, I swear to God. Actually, I'm Alright, we should be fine. Serena should be able to heal Jade, so. Back to slapping.
Yeah, more slapping.
You mustn't push yourself.
No, we gotta push ourselves. Gotta keep training till we cough up blood. You know how it goes.
Question, who was your mage in last video? What? Who was your mage in last video? What is he talking about?
We've only had these two, like, yeah. Veronica is our main mage for the damage dealing.
I mean, I guess Rab can do both, but he's not really specialized in either being a mage or a healer.
He's just kind of a general all-rounder.
Ever.
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you, thank you! Darlings, it was nothing, really!
Still bad though.
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough.
None of these people have a proper Polynesian accent.
But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Lona Lulu.
I can tell by the way you talk, you're white.
Are you one of those people who came here once as a tourist and decided to move, thus ruining the island's economy?
Yep.
Everybody's drinking.
But the main question is, when you're in Hawaii, do they allow boisterous laughing or just aloha?
Uh-oh.
The giant hentai monster is dead. Dude, you would be ripped in half if you try to get smashed by one of those tentacles.
That's what you do after kids. Oh wait.
Bad death.
Going?
Bad.
You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something?
I'm sorry, Veronica.
Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
Last video. Are you talking about the last video I posted on YouTube? I think that was the Halloween one. I don't remember talking about a mage in that one though. All my friends were dressed up as Power Rangers except for the main person.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
I can't find your last stream. I'm only getting videos dated 3 to 5 years ago. That's weird. I don't know what to tell you. I haven't deleted anything. Or
hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People
Maybe
here got
YouTube
no
nuked it 'cause they
love
fucking
for
talk about
mermaids.
nasty
If
ass
they
shit.
think I do, I'll be in trouble.
I think it might be privatized because I can go onto the Discord and find the streams, but it won't show it on Twitter, on YouTube for some weird reason.
Like I said, they probably got age restricted or privatized because of language.
Yeah.
Found it. Live streams on my Paramount should be okay. Yeah, okay.
The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kai Noa. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Yes, yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
That's what I'm trying
Didn't
to
you
tell
hear?
you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago. And it happened just like my ma tells it.
Knew it. I called it. He was dead.
Yeah, I forgot that little detail that mermaids live a fuck ton longer than we do. Every other fucking species in fantasy worlds live longer than we do.
Yep.
10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the
What do you
Kahuna's daughter,
want? You're being
Leilani,
a brat.
she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, The people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water.
Oh no, he joined the Blue Man group.
They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Rusty, literally how he was locked up all that time. We're gonna find out eventually. A fisherman ran up to the church last night, like he's not injured. Well, that was Kai. How strange. I thought he would be pleased to hear that Michelle is still thinking about him. He looked rather gloomy. Like, my wife be more like her. Gee, I feel bad for your wife. Anywho, the story's getting interesting.
Indeed it is. The plot thickens.
Michelle's been waiting there for 50 years. And open. Wondering amongst your older videos when we had 6 people in our car. One was in the trunk. We asked what to say if pulled over by police, and someone suggested that the guy in the truck wasn't there. But I'm sorry.
What?
What are you talking about, Battleship? I am confused. Are you sure you have the right person? I guarantee you, I've never talked about a story where I put someone in the trunk of any car.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, excuse me.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
Jesus.
Be honest, please. He's dead.
I do find it amusing, Battleship, but you have to clarify that because I'm here trying to think about when I've ever talked about driving with a bunch of people and claiming that the guy in my trunk apparently is a dead body.
He's dead, you know, just a corpse.
That's a pretty veil.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
sorry if I was kind of short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy, but it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers, and now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman, tough too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through, and I don't want my kids to suffer like we have.
My dude, I'll be honest with you, if she's going around telling that story so often, that probably isn't helping your family's reputation.
No, it's not.
The kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
Well, let's see if it'll let me zoom there.
Zoomies.
Yes, it does. The strand.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's so happy there. I feel bad.
Back! We have horrible news.
I know it's hard, but we have to give Michelle the veil and tell her why her fiance isn't with us. We have to see this through to the bitter end.
Yep.
Yeah, as sad as it is. Look how happy she looks too. That's what I was saying. Happy songs to keep my tears at bay. But you don't know, you don't need to know that. Seriously, shut up, Shell. The only thing that matters now is that you're safe and well. So tell me that you find my Kai. Is he well as ever? Is he on his way to meet me here so we can be together? Lie to Michelle and tell her that Kai is coming to meet her. No. That's
No.
Just...
That didn't mean.
Steve tells Michelle the truth. My Kai is dead. It can't be true. No, I don't believe it. It's ludicrous, ridiculous, preposterous, absurd. Hold on a minute. Is that... What's that thing you're holding in your hand? A net of pearls and shells on a pretty coral band? You say my Kai made this veil to wear when we were wed and clenched it as he passed away. You're saying he's dead? Oh. The promise he made to me, there must be some mistake. How can my Kai have passed away? I nursed him back to health. I simply won't believe it till I found out for myself. I need to meet the Kai you met and hear it straight from him. Take me to Honolulu. You can sail, I can swim. What's that? Why don't I come aboard? Oh, thanks, you're very kind. There's a lot to think about. I'll follow on behind.
She rhymes.
This poor thing.
All her dialogue rhymes.
Yeah, she speaks in rhymes. Oh, mysterious spells keeping you from working. Are they gonna make me sail all the way back?
100%. Dave, the executioner.
Oh, okay. They just take me back. Okay.
Convenient, that's nice.
They just go directly to Saikiki Beach. Guy in the trunk without seatbelt. He thinks the police would buy dead body as less suspicious. Guess my story didn't. Oh, well.
I have no clue.
They could check if the body is dead, so it wasn't a good idea to begin with. I'm sorry to keep asking, but it's my final plea. Would you please find that man you met and bring him back to me? Alrighty. Time to go freak out a fisherman.
Nope. Adventure, adventure.
Magic water.
Water.
Whee. Now, hopefully he's at the docks because I don't actually remember where he is. I don't know which house is his, so.
Zooming away before knowing where you're at. Nope.
I didn't break these, hold up. Where is Kai? Oh. Give cat lobster.
Make it snappy.
Is he not on the dock? Where is he? I guess he's... Oh wait, his house. Okay.
At his house.
I remember
yeah.
where he is.
Did you get the Puff Puff here?
I think there's a Puff Puff. I'll look it up and see where it is. I haven't seen that many of them. But I know they're in towns. I just gotta find exactly where they are because they like to hide.
Doing it illegal or something.
Have to do it in back alleys.
Yep.
I didn't think it'd be a crime to consensually have your face pressed between two soft balls, but okay.
It's hard to make a living anymore. Government, I tell you, it's just coming down on all of us.
This girl, I swear to God, she's gonna be in so much trouble if she stays out there for too much longer. They're getting, she was getting ice cream with her boyfriend and his mom. I was supposed to pick her up at 6:30, but it's almost 7 and she hasn't texted or anything yet, so if she hasn't, she's gonna be in big trouble. Girl's got school tomorrow, so she can't stay out that late. Here we go. Well, that aside, cutscene time.
Why have you brought me here?
To murder you. You're too trusting. Just follow. Just follow a guy you met that night to a secluded beach.
Come with me into the water. I will hold you as you drown.
That voice! It's music to my ears. I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you? What? You're a mermaid.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me. I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore? Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew.
Hey.
Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay. I waited for you so long, through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together. You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid. He's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love. But now, it's time to say goodbye.
There's the budget.
That's not morbid, not at all.
It's fine.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
Go back, see if you can go grab the veil.
Unfortunately, no. They just leave it in the sea to get washed away. Man, your grandpa had skill.
I know.
What's this? A letter?
Oh. Is it the letter A?
This is Grandpa's
Or maybe M
handwriting.
for mermaid?
Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai?
Huh?
You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Real good.
Huh? Ah! Ah!
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all. And what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me. But I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I gotta save the game to go pick up my sister. Gonna have to jump off stream for a bit. Not exactly sure what to say after that. That's actually one of the sadder stories I've come across in this game so far.
You never bothered looking through the cabin at all if you just let it sit there? Okay, dude.
I mean, I guess I haven't talked to enough NPCs, but his mom mentions that he hates going there, so he doesn't go there often. So likely he just covered that picture of the mermaid and never acknowledged it again.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I going? I was gonna save.
To the church, confess all your sins.
The English
Hello,
voice
God.
actors are terrible. Yeah, Kai's voice is so fucking monotone and dead. Michelle's is pretty good though. I like Michelle. I like the voice they give her. Just a nice voice. Too bad she literally committed suicide right in front of us and we did nothing.
I killed a mermaid today.
There's something wrong? Yes. Oh well, I feel sorry for you. Now do you want to save?
Yep. I need a hug.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly save and then I'm gonna pick up my sister. Do you guys want me to continue streaming when I get back, or you guys want to call it here?
It's gonna take you like 30 minutes or better, right?
About 20. It's not that far.
Ugh.
I mean, I'm good to keep going for a little bit longer.
I mean, I have until I need to be in bed by 8, so I can stay along a little bit longer once we get back.
Okie dokie. Well then I'll be right back. Do you think I should leave the stream going, or I should stop it if I'm gonna be gone for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'll be back in 20.